Hello guys, welcome back to the Beastie Room. Now today, we're going to have a little bit of a change today. We did pair up some of our Tliltocatl vagans and we have actually got two egg sacs from two different vagans. Now, we've got the one in here, one in here. Now the first one, which is this one, we noticed the egg sac on the 5th of the 7th, 24. So she's had that a little while. We left it in a bit longer. Was hoping that it would probably hatch out in there with her. This hasn't happened. So we're not actually 100% sure whether this sac is going to be any good or not. So we're going to pull it today and we're going to see what we've got. This one here, we noticed this egg sac on, when do we see this one? On the 15th of the 7th. So a good 10 days afterwards. And the date, what is the date today? The date today is the 18th of August. So this one has been roughly a month. Yep, about a month. This one has gone over. So we would have thought this one would have actually have hatched out. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our tweezers. We're going to open this up and we're going to see if we can't take this egg sac away. Now, what we've done, if I actually move these over, put this one over here. We'll bring this one over here a little bit. Now, one thing we have noticed is this female has been on the move around with this egg sac, and she often brings it to the very, very front where the heat is. And there you go, you can see it down there. There it is there. Well, we got it nice and easy, didn't we? No trouble there. It feels all hard. Yep, I don't think that's any good. Right, so what we'll do, take this out, give this a scrub out. Just put that in there. What we'll do, we'll give that a proper clean later, but we'll just fill it with a bit of water now. So our girl can come and have a drink should she want one. Let's put this on here. Now this was the larger of the females, and I was really hoping we were going to get a good egg sac, but this just feels dry, horrible. So I don't think this is going to be any good. Nope, there you go. Oh, there's one. Wow, that was a surprise. Where's it gone? There it is. You see that one there? There's another one. Oh, there's a couple in there. There we go. Can you see them?
My eyes aren't too great.
There's one there. Bless you. There's one there. Another one there. Another one behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? So there's like 3 in there. We'll have to have a little dig around and we might find a couple more. Another one there. They're not looking their best though, that's for sure. What we'll do, we've got our little mini incubators here ready for our eggs with legs. So what we'll do is we'll pick these up and we'll just drop them in. So there's 2. Another one there. Not quite sure how good these are going to be. So it looks like the vast majority of these were infertile. Don't look like there was much going on with them at all, which is a real shame. Now, one thing we noticed with this female, she was constantly bringing it out to the warmer part of the enclosure where she was getting heat from there's another one, where she was getting heat from our radiator in our room. So there was obviously, which showed actually just how much they really require that extra heat. So not really a massive success, but we have got a couple out of it. When you consider how many eggs are in here, this would have been a really good sized egg sac. Don't think there's any more in there. I think that might be it. Well, a little bit disappointing, but this is the fun of spider breeding. So what we'll do, we've got, what do we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Not the success we were hoping for. I was rather hoping for a little bit better than that. So what we'll do, we'll put this one over here for now. That can stay there. We'll have a proper little filter through that before we dispose of it. So then, alright, if I change these around again now then hopefully you'll get a decent look. Now this girl here, as you can see, is very possessive over this egg sac. She doesn't want to give that up. And as you can also see, that looks a much better egg sac. That actually looks like it's full. So hopefully that will be a better one. I'm just going to get a couple of pictures. There we go. Right, let's see if we can't get this one without too much trouble. Although I don't think she's going to want to give this one up quite so easy. So we're just going to get hold of the edge of the egg sac. She's already holding on well. There we go. What we'll do now, very keen to find out where it's gone. Let's just put this back on here for a moment. I just want to get a water bowl for her and we'll give her a drink, because quite often a drink is the one thing that they really like. After we've done this, and go climbing out. We didn't want that. You're going to go back up? Maybe not. This is not what we wanted.
That's what you got.
Yeah, it's what we got, yeah. What we'll do is try and get her to climb back in the box if possible. Right, okay. We'll go there. We'll go this way. There you go. You'll notice there as well, this female, her abdomen is quite shrunken. This is where she's not been feeding or drinking or doing anything. She's literally held away with this egg sac. Alright, let's see what this is. That feels a little bit better. And as you can see, it's holding its shape. Alright, fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Let's open this up. Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, there we go. Oh, I think this one is going to be good. Looks like we've got sloughs in there. Yes, look at that. That is what we were hoping for. Look at that. That is a wonderful sight. This is what we call a success. That is an absolutely wonderful sight. Perfect. Now this is really nice for us here in the beastie room because we haven't managed to do much in the way of breeding this year. Yeah, we've been very sort of laid back. We've not been producing anything. We've not really been pairing a great deal up. We've done a few bits and pieces, and we've done these mainly because we had a male and we had a few females that were ready to go. So we thought, well, we might as well just have a little look and see what we can achieve. And it's worked out rather well with this particular sac. Now these are at the perfect stage in which to take them. Absolutely lovely. And there's a good few in there as well. There's a lot of them in there. Really nice. Very pleased with that. Absolutely perfect. Let's get a quick photo. There we go. Right then, so what we'll do now is we need to transfer those over. So we got another one of our little incubator pots, and I think what I'm going to do, rather than tip them out, we will put the whole egg sac inside there and we'll let them do their own thing. We'll let them find their own way out. Now, one of the things that many people ask us when we see our eggs with legs and things like that, like this, is when do we start feeding them? Now, we're not going to be feeding these guys until they do their final molt into proper little spiderlings. At the moment, these are in their first stage, so they won't really be feeding, but what they will do is they will change colour and they will molt again. And then we can look at, then we will look at separating them and feeding them. So it's all going to be a little bit of time for that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pick this up. As you can see, they've all stayed in there. And we're just going to pop that in the middle there like so. And we'll keep it like that. Now we have seen many where they do exactly what we've done here, but rather than putting them on the mesh like that, they'll put them on damp soil. This works equally as well. It does do the job, but I find it's a little bit more labour intensive because you have to keep making sure that your soil remains damp, and so it's nice and moist. Whereas this system, we don't have to worry about it. As long as there's water in the bottom, it will maintain that perfect sort of environment for them. I am super chuffed with that. Like I say, we haven't been breeding very much at all, so it's really nice to actually pull these sacs and get some nice bits. Now we have got a couple of other bits that are on sacs. Unfortunately, our Biroops, she was holding a sac and she was doing really well. That now appears to have disappeared, so I've got a nasty feeling she's probably eaten that. So yeah, that was a bit of a downer. We still haven't disturbed her, just in case she's hidden it at the back. So we're going to leave her to it and we're just going to see what happens. There's nothing to gain by pulling her out. We might as well just leave her be. She will come out when she's ready. If the sac has gone, it's gone. There's nothing we can do about it. If it is still in there, then patience will be the key. Because if she has hidden it at the back, then it will carry on incubating and eventually it will hatch in there, which isn't a problem. It's nice to see them hatch with the mum sometimes. And then all we've got to do is catch them up. So we are going to be patient and leave that one. What else we got on the go? We have a poulture with a sac. So hopefully that will be good. Again, that one will be left to hatch with mum. We've also got an avic. That one will be left as well. So we find with some of these spiders, the poulters, the avics, the aminia, cambridgei, all of them sort of spiders, often are not, best to leave them with mum, let her do it. And it's nice and easy. If we've got a number of them, of the same species, then sometimes we will pull them and see what we can do with them and see how that goes. But it's really is a case of finding out what's what. So we will fingers crossed that we got some good ones. This is a lovely success. I'm so pleased. Lovely new vagans. Lovely job. Can never get enough of vagans. They are such a pretty spider. Right then. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. And until next time, don't forget, be calm, be gentle, and love your spider. And we will see you soon, guys.